Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2. When we left off last time, we discovered the saddening truth that Milena was in fact operating for the Scoia'tael, and then we checked in with our buddies over here, figured out more about what was going on with Dandelion and Zoltan, the details of Zoltan's failed engagement. It was a rough story for him, poor buddy. So the Milena thing, still thinking about the Scoia'tael versus all the humans, and it's what I love. One of the things I love about The Witcher is that it's a really nasty situation that doesn't have a good answer. It just doesn't. And, I mean, that's the point of a lot of the issues that this series brings up. So I'm sympathetic toward the Scoia'tael. I am, as we saw in the first game, and as I've said. But, I mean, ultimately in the first game I sided with them. But then we look at things now and, like, I'm all mad at Milena because she led those guards to their death and stuff. And I know a couple episodes back I was talking about people who changed the world through peaceful resistance, and someone mentioned in the comments, and I only just saw it today because I'm a little bit ahead on recording than I am on posting, just to keep a bit of backup, about how really peaceful resistance is kind of a luxury. You have to have the right kind of governing system to be able to accomplish anything with something like that. And even when you do it in a democracy, you know, you can still have instances of police using like fire hoses and stuff on people. You're still going to be met with aggressive responses, even if you're peacefully resisting. And that's it on, like, in the best kind of terms to do it, at least that we've mostly seen thus far. What we have here is not at all a democracy. This is a feudal society. Is it even viable for the elves to attempt peaceful resistance? Could that possibly work? Or do they have to resort to measures like the Scoia'tael if they want to do anything about the oppression that they're facing? I don't know. I don't know that there's a better option available to them. I think fighting for their freedom might really be about it. In which case, I just don't know. How much can I blame Milena? It's hard. We've learned that the governing area, the governorship, whatever, the governing body here in Flotsam is corrupt. We keep hearing that. It's corrupt, and it's cold and cruel and calculating.
Greetings.
Part of my trouble with the Scoia'tael being outside the woods here is that the people here a lot of them, I think, your everyday folk, just want to live their lives. They have enough to contend with a monster-filled big scary forest and a river monster. Now they've got Scoia'tael to worry about as well. But from the Scoia'tael perspective, like, Flotsam is an important point if they want to strike out against the humans, and they do. They kind of need to. Their whole species is endangered. So they need Flotsam for that. It makes the most sense. It's a logical place to try and pin down, because it hurts the people the most economically, and, you know, that's one of the few viable ways that they could actually, you know, effectively fight against humanity, if they can do economic damage to them. But doing that means that the villagers of Flotsam are going to have to pay a lot of the price for that. I can't get behind the idea of harming innocent villagers, but I also totally understand why a strategic point like this would be the place that the Scoia'tael would focus on. Ugh, we'll see how it plays out. I'm not really confident about choosing either side at this point. Alright, we've been just standing around. Oh, you know what? I was gonna wait until it was nighttime, and I don't think it is yet, but, well, we can always just... I would like it to be... Do we think dusk will do? We could just go till midnight. I mean, what does it matter? Let's try dusk. So, let's step out. No, I don't think it's anywhere near dark enough. That's not what I meant to do. Go inside. Go till midnight. Midnight. Okay.
Greetings.
Anyone new in here? Or are we all the same folk?
Well, I'll be...
What? Oh, where'd my team all go? Dandelion's here.
Who's this?
Vernon's still
Speaks
just
little,
hanging out.
drinks lots, hunts beasts, and plows tarts.
Huh?
Yes.
Where'd Zoltan go, though? Oh, there he is. Okay, so everyone's still here. They just moved around a little bit. That was not the door I meant to go out. Embarrassingly, I did not actually realize that the inn had a door to the waterfront.
Always pull punching tricks, that's how they get their kicks. But hear me when I say, an oran's a tiny price to pay.
King Ziggy, oh, you're the guy. Well, one of the guys. Well, hello.
Hey, handsome.
Oh, and then Sheila's up here. I do kind of want to talk to her at some point, too. Will she let me in at nighttime, though? Or will she be upset that I'm here? Ooh, I don't think Sheila's in this room. Well, hello. See, she's an elf. I know, I'm really fixated on that. Who's an elf, who's not an elf, but just trying to get a feel for the town and how well your average citizen gets along or does not with the non-humans. And I'm thinking, in general, probably most of them are okay with each other. Finely scribbled notes. Let's take a look. Oops, oh, I did not want the rags. Clicking too fast. I want to look at the notes. Sheila de Tansarville's notes on the Kayran. It is beyond any doubt the same creature as that mentioned in the accounts of old. The local bookseller's offer was surprisingly broad. Oh, so I should go to the bookseller. I have investigated it as thoroughly as possible from afar. The monster is larger than I thought, and I will probably be unable to slay it on my own. More research might help, but there's no time. Might a witcher suffice? Alright, why is there no time? What are you in such a hurry about? Oh, is this the device she's working on?
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No.
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
Okay, so... what's this contraption you're working on?
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Ah, it lets you see far away.
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
Alrighty,
Did you find out where the Kayran came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty,
No.
apologize for some madman? I don't intend to.
Maybe I
How
thought
did
you would
it
know
was
something
a
about it.
mage?
I didn't. Just guessed. If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is that so? Very well. Ask what you will.
So, you and Triss.
Are you and Triss friends?
Friends? Colleagues, I'd say. Acquaintances, perhaps. I know all the sorceresses in the north. We aren't that many in number, which is why we support one another.
Oh, that's all I get to see? I had more questions.
I'll be ready soon.
I certainly hope so.
say, whatever. No, we're trying again. Come here.
Any progress?
That's it. Oh. I missed the chance to ask her about Sultan and the middle option.
I'll be ready soon.
I certainly hope so.
That's a bummer. Alright, very well. What is... oh, it's the base of the candle there. Oh, it's almost like some kind of throwing star or something.
Witcher Geralt,
Oh, hey.
known also as the White Wolf.
You're not just a
Am I
townsfolk,
that
eh?
hard to distinguish from the locals?
Taller warned me
Hey.
you'd be catty.
Taller sent you.
Indeed. I'm on business here, so he insisted I give you a message and a package.
Alright. Let's start with the message.
What's the message?
I quote him faithfully. Listen to Roche in every ploughing thing, because though he's a prick, he's also a patriot.
Alright.
Vultures already circle Foltest's corpse, but I'll manage. Get the sons of bitches and keep your head cool. P.S. You really fucked up at the castle.
Thanks, Taller. But you know, that message actually means a lot to me, because I trust Taller. Overall, you know, he was a pretty solid guy. He impressed me. So, okay. Trust Vernon. Will do. Well, what's this package?
Give me the package.
Take it. It's a weight off my mind, I tell you. I wouldn't make much of an agent. All that secrecy and nerves and cursing, not my style. Good luck to you. I'm off to tend to my matters.
Alrighty. Well, we already got the message. It's gonna
What's
be the
the
same,
message?
right? Yep,
I quote
same.
P.S.
Alright, thanks.
Godspeed. Give my best to Taller.
Oh, I will.
Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, I need a kitty. But anyhow, let's take a look at this package. What did we get? A dragon's or not a dragon. Dragon's dream, which is a bomb. Okay. Cool. Dancing star. Should probably make both of those. We also have the Arrakis, a study. Contains all available knowledge on Arrakis. Arachnids are lone hunters. They patiently lie in wait for their prey in order to kill it with one swift strike when it appears. The same is true for the Arrakis, which is what we saw, I just lost his name. Yorvith. Throw a neck or two. A huge creature that took a liking to the riverside forests, becoming their undisputed king. As ruler thereof, the Arrakis will not share its territory with any other hunters, witchers included. Very well.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Oh. Alright there, Peter? You're a stumbling drunk, so whatever.
You know, my boys won't give no fucking grief. They'll soon pay you back. King Ziggy ain't no thief.
Alright, Ziggy. Let's talk.
Who does King Ziggy behold? Given any thought to my proposal?
Have indeed. Go ahead and fill me in.
Give me the details.
Only once you've made your mind up, my friend.
It's gonna
For
be like
now,
that, huh?
You'll have to make do with the lure of fame and coin.
Very well.
Or you can go on wasting your talents beating the dust out of drunkards around the inns. What do you say?
Fame and coin.
I'm ready.
I'll explain on the way.
What?
Spit it out.
Where are we going?
What Flotsam's famous
Oh
for?
man, he is in a hurry.
Nothing.
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful whores in the north, and Flotsam, for having the best fist-fighting scene.
Who organizes these fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find. It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in tournaments.
Oh, shoot.
Don't recognise King Ziggy?
I know you. But who's the other one? He looks dangerous.
Well, that's why I'm
Like
with him,
all of
obviously.
King Ziggy's fighters.
Well, that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all broken in no time.
This one will be different. You'll see. The Commandant himself will bet a fortune on him.
Come and dance in on this, eh?
But if I'm to let him in, he has to leave all his weapons here.
Geralt would say,
Find another fool, Ziggy.
Why? I'm giving you the greatest chance of your life, and you're the biggest
I'm
fool
still
in the
gonna do
world
it, but I
if you
felt like
don't
I had
take
to
it.
say no.
Oh dear. I'd best go drown my sorrows.
Alright, let's try again.
Yeah, I'm offering you the chance of a lifetime, and you're just gonna walk by? Easy. Ziggy don't get angry with future champs. Can we go?
We can, because I don't want to pass up the quest. I really want to do it. I just felt like Geralt would totally say no to being told he can't bring his weapons with him. Especially after the whole ambush we were just led into by Malena. But, regardless, yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
ready.
Halt!
Don't recognise...
I know you.
Like
Well, that
this one.
Alright.
Fine.
Fine.
You're a rich man already.
The weapons will be waiting in the trunk outside the gate.
Very well. Fight Club.
Laredo.
In the flesh.
Does he condone these fights?
Oh, obviously.
Condone? He sets them up. A lot of coin at stake here. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I believe you'll change that. People will remember King Ziggy. Just don't disappoint me.
What else we got going on here? Locked. Ooh, look at this. Huh. It's all like flashing and... What is it doing? Is it smoldering? Strange. So, what do we got over here? Are you a person? Nope. I can use a blackjack. That's it over here, huh? Okay, okay. What else have we got in this little area? Alright, this is Laredo's place, huh? Laredo's residence. He's got a nice little private walled-off area
Wanna
here.
dance, white teddy?
In a minute. You're just gonna say more of the same? Well!
A hero, eh?
Oh, I never claimed that.
You found me. Splendid. I dug through my coffers and happened on something you could find useful. I don't need it, but a monster slayer just might.
Thanks.
What did he give me? Alright, journal. I think you have some things to say. First, let's look down at the finished. Nothing new there, right? All good? And properly finished? Well, not all finished. They don't all have their green checks, but... So, Fight Club. Alright. Though it was perhaps one of the less celebrated episodes in The Witcher's career, know that while in Flotsam, Geralt managed to best Skinny Sten. That modest achievement under his belt, he could face wiry Wilkes. We already read that. Big Max. Bartholomew Bargy. That wasn't really fighting, though. That was the arm wrestling. Geralt arranged to meet Bart Bargy for the final contest near his workshop by the river. The young boat builder had little time, but he agreed to wait there for the Witcher to warm up. I bet a tidy sum on Bargy and lost it all. You should have believed in me, Dandelion. The Witcher smashed the boat builder's hand down onto the table with a loud thud. Then they had a quick chat, and the Witcher learned that Bart had once been bested by Adam Pancrat himself. Our hero left the table as the champion of Flotsam, the glow of victory surrounding him. Take me to the fighting, though. There we go. King Ziggy, a man of noble birth who was surrounding himself with an despicable status, took note of Geralt, and we did that. He tended to appear in front of the inn. King Ziggy took Geralt to Laredo's residence, making it clear that the commander was the patron of fist-fighting duels in Flotsam. But what are all these other little updates I got? There was something about, like, red haze? I can do Andraga hide reinforcements. Cool. Oh, it's a formula. He gave me a formula. Good grief. Alright, well we can make all kinds of bombs now. Let's go ahead and put this blackjack on for the moment. Okay, so I'm thinking, where do we need to go? This door here? There we go. Laredo, you in here? What? What's special about the bucket? Oh, it's burnable? Maybe? Alright, so I'm just here. Oh! What just happened there? Okay, this is a different spot than where I was, huh? Goodness. I'm all mixed up. Okay. No, I meant to just pick the herbs again. I actually want to go ahead and stay here just a second. Can I get down here? No. Okay, so that is back to where I started. Where's this go? Alright, just the other side. So I could have jumped over the wall and it accomplishes the same thing. This door does not open. Moving on. Nice. So Bryonia likes the kind of dark places, huh? There was a bunch of it under Flotsam. It's in kind of the nooks and crannies. Alright, I gotta see where it goes. I don't think I want to go that way. Oh, down here? All dramatic? It seems like we'd be pretty well hidden from sight if we wanted to just fight here. Maybe I guess it would be too loud. If they're attempting to keep it secret, that is. Oh, and this was locked, or not an option, right? Okay, so this...
Stand your ground!
This is the way to go.
Ziggy the Clown returns.
And in grand fashion, I've got a contender who's about to be famous.
The Monster Slayer? How'd you talk him into fighting?
He just asked, pretty much.
Ziggy has his ways.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win, and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
Very well.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet. Twigs will be your first opponent, so called because Bones snapped with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Finish the fucker off!
Because I hit the button twice. I gotta be careful about that. There we go.
Stand your ground! Sock it to him!
There we go.
Finish the...
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
Who's next?
One punch Matho. Name says it all. Downs most opponents with his first punch.
Alright.
I'll see if I can't make him throw a second.
Good luck.
Sock it to him! Finish the fucker off!
Which one? Oops. Oh no! Oh no, we're good, we're good. Okay. Thought I hit the wrong key. Worried for a second. Alright.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think we're made for each other?
Indeed, but we've a long way to go. Your next opponent is Smugface, also known as Tasseldick.
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
Alright.
Bring on this Tasseldick.
Stand your ground! Finish the fucker off!
Go on, Geralt, finish him. There you
Sock
go.
it to him!
Still not done. Better.
One more and we'll be rich and famous.
Alright.
Who is it?
Zdenek. In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
I got this.
I'll do it single-handed.
Don't underestimate him.
Witcher, come here a minute.
If you try to talk me
Impressive
into
technique.
throwing the fight,
Thanks.
I'm not up for it.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert. You. Except for me.
What do you want, Louis?
I'm not throwing the fight.
Zdenek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
Oh, really? You think you're gonna... wrong tone to take with me, buddy. And come on, if you're gonna arrange these, like, shady, probably pretty much illegal fights in the first place, like, at least be honest about them. Come on. That's so gross. You're gonna throw the fight. Obviously, I'm not.
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Your orders
Piss
don't
off,
interest
old
me,
man.
so not gonna do it. I'll accept the fallout. Except I hit the wrong button to start with. That's okay. We got this.
Sock it to him! Stand your ground! Finish the
Stay down,
fucker
Zdenek.
off!
Wait, Zdenek, he was the guy we fought before. He was our final fist-fighting guy, like, hanging out in the caves in game 1. Yeah, I recognize that name.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate.
To the gate, or are you
You
gonna try to...
regret this.
No?
I told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A free round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
No, I want my money.
You can screw my share.
Alright, so it was potentially a bad idea to upset Laredo like that, but... too bad. Okay, so put the bombs back on. This trap that I should use. That instead of the blackjack for sure. Alright, we just took off our gauntlets and our armor. Looks good, looks good. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's see what the quest log has to say about that too. Where did it go? Bring it on? No. Fight Club. Alright, the first opponent turns out to be a frail fist fighter called Twigs. Oh, nope. This pair. So Geralt participated in the tournament under Laredo's enlightened patronage. The rules were simple. Each contender would remain in the game until his first defeat. A hefty reward and a fondness of thrashing bumpkins meant the Witcher did not hesitate. The first opponent turned out to be a frail fist fighter called Twigs. In the old days, he was known for his right hook, but his career was brutally ended during the duel with the Witcher. Our hero won and quickly prepared for the subsequent fight. Matho entered the ring with a sure step. Self-confidence is a must-have trait for a fist fighter, but not sufficient alone to make a champion. Geralt defeated Matho with a skill compared to that of a young bear pulling honey from a hive. His opponent's blows were like the irritating buzzing of bees. However, the subsequent opponent looked more dangerous. Once Smugface entered the ring, the audience cheered with enthusiasm. They fully expected to see a fist-fighting piece of art. Instead of a ballet, the spectators got a heavy and brutal duel, which Geralt won, yet not without difficulties. The victory did not end the tournament, however. Everything went smoothly until the final fight with the former champion from Vizima, a man called Zdenek. Laredo offered the Witcher money to throw the fight in order to make Zdenek a Witcher vanquisher and enhance his career. Our hero refused the offer, which was not so difficult to understand. Ah, where are the erstwhile snows and ancient champions? The aura of greatness, which Zdenek exuded, burst like a soap bubble touching a porcupine. A soap bubble touching a porcupine. Once the fist fighter hit the floor. Geralt won against Laredo's intentions, and was very happy with his victory. The Commandant, however, ground his teeth in anger. Good for him, he can deal with it. Whether anyone liked it or not, Geralt became the fist-fighting champion of Flotsam. Other challenges would await him in the future, but the victory over Laredo was the sweetest. It kind of was. It might not have been wise, but it felt good to not throw the fight. Also, we're in a situation where even though he's trying to threaten me and throw his weight around, he needs me. His town is held up by the Keirim.
Or your pouch and your life.
Oh, so you're a bunch of bandits over here.
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched towards his knife.
Nervy.
What then?
He got a bolt in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
The poor ones are always uppity.
Bunch of criminals over here.
Hello.
What are you guys doing here?
Ha! Hello.
Oops, time's back this way. You know what else we need to do? Now that we've gone and upset him, we do need to meet up with Laredo. Where was that one? Indecent proposal.
That prick Laredo turned his nose up.
What, over here?
Hello.
Go to Laredo's residence.
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Very well. I need to talk to him.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
What? Fine then. Dusk, you say? Let me in.
Larita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Ugh. Alright, kill a little bit of time until it's dusk.
Flotsam's got a garrison.
the stew's
We don't
ready.
need a witcher. Quiet woman. Artist at work.
But you do need a witcher, because your garrison hasn't been able to drive off the Kairin yet, alright? Oh? Now it's your turn. Courtesy of the Commandant, eh? He's really wanting to kill me because I wouldn't throw the fight. Alright, well. This makes our meeting with him gonna be a whole lot more interesting, because I'm not inclined at all to do anything that'll make him happy. He's made an enemy of it. Ooh, look at all that. Herbs and stuff. Beautiful.
I can't stand to see them. Oh. Yeah. At your service.
You know whose service I would like? That of the barber. Because he has a quest for me. I got a dice. Is it dice? I think I got a dice in, right? Yeah. Where is he? Einar Gausel. Let's find you while we're waiting for after dusk. Oh, and you are right nearby, huh? Okay, I think I gotta get to the other side of you, but first let's get that.
Why does he need two swords? Does he tend to lose them?
What was your name? It flashed by quick, and I thought it said like honeysuckle or something, but I could be imagining things. Oh my gosh, all of the children want to follow me. Oops, sorry. This looks like maybe the building, but maybe not. He might actually be outside. Pardon me, are you the barbers? You are not. What's this? I want to read the letter. Okay, well, you're the smith. That's not it. I'm standing there like a fool.
Stay as they are, and I'll not join your guild. Period.
Barber. Gasper?
Yes.
Who are you? Nobody? Well, you got all kinds of interesting looking books here. Ooh! Yes! Any more books? Books. Ugh.
Careful with those swords.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at all this stuff. This is gonna over-encumber me. Also, this is not where I can find Einar, huh? Bummer. Alright. What is a paling? We'll leave the leather.
What do you want to prove with those swords?
I was looking for a certain person, and it isn't either of you. Oh, he's just wandering around town? I thought he would be, you know, in one spot.
So, how can we help you?
I need to sell you some stuff. I'm carrying too much. Alright, you can have a blackjack, for sure. Should probably actually go ahead and get... We'll just give you both blackjacks. Dwarven hammer, huh? 7 to 20. It's not gonna... I'm not gonna... It could be cool, but I'm not gonna use it. It's just big and heavy. That'll do for now. There's more things I should sell, but I can do that off screen, so you don't have to sit and watch me talk to the merchant a whole bunch. Not even talking to him, just inventory organizing. Let's find this guy. Apparently we need to be a little bit aggressive about it, because he's moving target. Aha! You!
Greetings! What brings you here, White Wolf? Make yourself at home, please.
Thank you.
Know each other?
I've heard, or rather read much about you, in the letters of the Rivian diaspora.
Well, nice to meet you.
Einar Gausel, fundamentally a trader in old curios.
Oh, that's interesting.
Although I also concern myself with the non-human community.
Oh, I can change my hairstyle? Okay, first though. So what do you do for the non-human community?
The non-humans in Flotsam are organized?
We aren't, but we aid each other as best we can. I mainly collect taxes and announce the Commandant's dispositions.
That'd make you a prime target for Yorvik.
Yeah.
You're correct on that.
He doesn't even
account.
care.
He's warned me many times, and I've explained the need for my function to him just as many. Both in vain. It seems we've agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
Well, the sword is his calling, the pen is mine. Hence, no meeting of the minds. It wasn't always this hard. Turned sour when several elven lassies disappeared.
What happened?
We lost our trust in the humans, and the Scoia'tael ceased trusting us.
Did anyone investigate?
Did they turn up?
Because I will.
Women?
No. I believe Neckers killed them. I remember Morrill of the White Hands. She and her lover made a beautiful pair.
I want this to be a quest. I want to track down what happened to them.
I want to play dice.
All right. Shall we?
Actually, I clicked the wrong thing. You hold up. I do want to play dice. But I want to save first in case I lose.
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time.
And I want to look at your books.
No hurry.
I'm excited to find a book. Okay. Okay, so I can have a low half ponytail. It can just flow freely. Can I do all of it? Like, try them all out? Is there a cost? Oh, it's 40.
I don't have enough coin.
I really... Oh. I want to mess around with it just to see.
Take your time.
Very much
No
so.
hurry.
But I should save my money. Alright, so...
Books in Flotsam? I wouldn't have thought it a profitable enterprise.
Hey, many foreigners come through here. Sometimes they buy books, sometimes they have tomes to sell. Yesterday, for example, Lady Sheila de Tansarville purchased items for a sum equal to my yearly dealings.
Oh, I'm glad you got such a good deal out of it.
De Vermis Mysteries, the Exeter Treatise, complete and unabridged, plus a very expensive volume I'd rather not mention.
You've already mentioned it, though. What was it?
As generosity must be praised, that she made a donation to the community, specifically to the Fund for Widows and Orphans.
Aww. Okay, let's trade before we dice. What kind of books? And I should probably really get all of these. So, book on drowners, and it's cheap. And we've been fighting them, so, you know, let's do it. Harpies, they're sure to come up. 95. Magic and power, a study of mages and their nature. Monster. Neckers, been fighting a bunch of them. Art. Magic. Grand Triple. Oh, describes Melatelli. The cult of Melatelli. I wouldn't really consider Melatelli worship cultish, but okay. The Horrors of War. Rot Fiends. Cheap. We've got a lot of orange. Oh, the Kayrin. We're gonna need that. Contains all available knowledge about Kayrins. So, the Realms of the Nordlings. Temerian Royal Dynasty. Temerian Special Forces. Doblathana. Zeman Uprising. Oh, that's awesome! All about Jacques de Aldersberg. So this would tell us about... Okay, I have to indulge my curiosity on that one. 3 years among the Andregas. How would you live amongst them for 3 years? They would kill you. Wraiths. Oh, he's got all this stuff. And... Okay, what else did we want? There was another monster one, and I want it. Harpies. Even though it's expensive. Let's get all of them, because we can always just sell it back to him after. I'm assuming. I'm really hoping. Yes, we can. For a massive loss, but that's okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's take a quick look at what we got here. Wraiths are not, as some claim, the outward manifestations of an inner fear. They are visible, tangible, and dangerous on top of that. According to the teachings of priests, those who died suddenly without completing their tasks in this vale of tears become such specters. Wraiths have their own aims. Sometimes they remain unaware of them, but more often than not, they pursue their calling with without the slightest regard for the living. Okay. Tell me about Andregas. Andregas are forest creatures that resemble arachnids. They are especially fond of floodplains, as moisture and tall grass suit them. Longer than they are tall, they move about on all fours and are extremely difficult to spot as they lie motionless awaiting their prey. Like Kikamors, Andregas are divided into castes, with warriors being most numerous, guards being less common, and queens being a real rarity. These monsters, like arachnids, hatch from eggs. Impregnated queens lay the eggs in cocoons, which hang from trees in areas known as nests. The lesser creatures zealously guard their queens, as colonies depend on them for survival. The queens themselves remain hidden, caring little for what happens to other adult specimens. However, when their nest is threatened, such as if you smack the cocoons, they emerge swiftly and fight ferociously. Thus, to exterminate an Andrega colony, one must set fire to its cocoons to draw out and kill the queen. Alright. Can do that. Alright. Karen? The Karen stands apart from all creatures large and small, beautiful and horrible. It is unique, unlike any other being. Doubtless, it is a post-conjunction creature that appeared in our reality in the time when the worlds intermingled. It made its home in the waters of the Pontar, where it lives to this day. Over the ages, the chronicles mention several instances of the Karen appearing on the river's surface in various places. There is no certainty if these mentions apply to one and the same creature, slowly moving up or down the river, or to the original creature's progeny seen here and there. But we did hear someone talk about Karen being around in their grandfather's time, so. Rot fiends? Given that they are necrophages, rot fiends feed on carrion and human corpses, but this does not mean they do not attack the living. They appear on battlefields, oh my gosh, if I could read, near cities afflicted by plague or around villages touched by famine. See a rot fiend and you can be sure there are many more in the area. They appear of a sudden and disappear even more quickly if threatened, so exterminating them is difficult. They're runners, huh? Trapping rot fiends makes little or no sense. Instead, they are best dealt with by cutting off their food supply, that is, burning all corpses in the area. Corpses must be incinerated rather than buried, for rot fiends are avid and skillful diggers. Without sustenance, the beasts will leave in search of new feeding grounds. Neckers in the mist. Imagine a drowner that burrows tunnels, climbs trees, is more vicious than usual, and when ambushing its prey, it does so with many of its kin. Now you have a good idea of what a necker is. These primitive creatures are the bane of the wilderness. The inhabitants of forest villages fear them, and animals give their nests a wide berth. Neckers are social creatures, gathering in something akin to tribes, for they can only repel the attacks of stronger assailants en masse. Witchers can use their full range of skills and techniques when fighting neckers. Signs, bombs, poison, and oils that augment bleeding are all extremely effective against the beasts. Necker nests are best destroyed with grape shot bombs. Okay, so they're nests that I found in the forest. I need to just huck a bomb at. That takes care of them, eh? Very well. Drowners. Sometimes drowned men return as monsters to haunt the living. Tormented by their own deaths, they seek to murder others. They prefer to draw their prey underwater. As their victims drown, they tear them into shreds and consume them like soggy biscuits. Such creatures are called drowners. They are numerous on the banks of the Pontar, as this large river, with regular shipping and riverside villages, provides them with ample sustenance. Now what's this from the Annals of Mahakman History? Dwarves are one of the elder races. Stocky and bearded, with strongly built bodies and low voices, they are distinguished for their height, which is lower than human. Of simple and direct manners, they are sometimes seen as grumpy, unkind, and greedy. I have to stress that my own opinion of the dwarfs is by no means similar to the latter part. I only cite it here to present the views of other people, even if they are dull-minded, hate-blinded buffoons. Mahakam is the dwarves' mountainous homeland, famed for its numerous mines where precious stones and ores are mined. Many dwarves also live in human cities, for that race usually adapts to new neighbors easily, something that cannot be, unfortunately, said about a large part of humanity. Despite vexations, persecution, and even bloody pogroms, the existence with dwarves goes a lot better than with elves. Their flair for trade and craft makes them excellent merchants, bankers, smiths, and armorers. So they fill very economically needed positions. That's why. Alright, and we have the feudal society. Scoia'tael is a name used by the rebels fighting for non-human freedom. In the common tongue, it means squirrels. As some would have it, it is because of squirrel tails that adorn the rebels' caps, or from the forest board they had to survive on. Scoia'tael formed units over a score strong, consisting mainly of elves, yet sometimes dwarves and halflings joined too. During the last war with Nilfgaard, the Scoia'tael fought on the side of the Empire, making diversions and great damage beyond our lines. Despite the provisions of the Peace of Sintra, many did not disarm and continued to fight, especially when it turns out that Nilfgaard sacrificed them in the name of peace and gave the unit's leaders to the Nordlings to be executed. Yeah, things never go well for them. Okay, and then let's go ahead and read about the Vizimint Uprising. The events known under that name took place not long after the Witcher mysteriously came back. The leader of the Order of the Flaming Rose, Jacques de Aldersberg, made plans to build a new, better world under his own leadership. Using the power he had over the Order, and fanning the conflict with the Scoia'tael until it threatened the city itself, he marched against King Foltest at the head of an army of mutated creatures. The battles that took place in the city between the Order, the Scoia'tael, and the troops loyal to the king are remembered as the Vizima Rebellion. Though historians cannot agree on their opinions of these events, the fact is that Foltest managed to contain the situation, and the rebellion ended. Alright, that wasn't overly exciting, but still. Kinda glad I read it. Alright, let's dice.
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your turn.
I want to play dice.
Alright.
Yes. Go for it. Alright, roll those bones. And we've got... wait, what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a straight, so... No, don't re-roll them. Keep them. There we go. Select none to re-roll. We're good. What does he have? We both have straights. Mine's better. Is it? Yeah, I've got a 6 high straight. What's he hoping to do here?
I'm lost!
Alright.
Over the coin.
Here, but I'll not play you anymore.
So, who is up for a game around here?
Sandler's the best.
We'll see.
Well, thank you. Excellent. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back in next time. We're going to head back and see if we can talk to Laredo. It's after dusk, so he should be ready to open up to me now, hopefully. Off screen, I'm going to go ahead and sell all of those books back to Einar here. I might go ahead and sell him some other stuff too, just to get it out of my inventory. Some of the random junk and stuff I've picked up.